Alright, what's going on guys, Turner here, and today I am back with another rug making video. I mean, you know what they say, another day, another rug. Or I mean, at least something like that. But either way, today is a big day, not only because we're gonna be making another rug, but because I'm finally uploading again. Now I know a lot of my audience is actually here for van life videos, and to those people, I have a bunch of van life content soon. Starting 2 days from now, I'm gonna be full-time living in my van once again. But as for now, as I take advantage of this beautiful space I have, I figured let's just pump out as many rugs as possible. Now, I don't make a video about every rug that I make. However, this is an exception, just like this rug I made right here, simply because it was actually acknowledged by the person I made it for. Now that leads us into the specifics of what this rug is, which you probably know from the title, but that is the Frenemies Podcast. Now, I've been watching and listening to podcasts ever since I was probably 10 or 11 years old. But in 2020, there was one podcast that thrived over any podcast I've ever listened to become my favorite. And that is the Frenemies Podcast, starring Trisha and Ethan Klein. Now, there's a good chance you've actually heard of this podcast. It's super popular, and honestly, I just cannot get enough of it. Now, the influencers that host this podcast are super big influencers, so I figured it might be a stretch to actually get them to see the rug, but I might as well try. But that is until I posted an Instagram reel of what the process of making it was. And somehow, surpassing my expectations, Trisha actually ended up seeing it, putting it on her Instagram story, and then messaging me asking if she could purchase it, which is just so incredible. I honestly cannot believe it, and I am just so happy about this. Now, real time where this rug is actually over there behind my pool table. So what I use to make rugs is actually this AK1 Tufting Gun. It's a super cool machine that allows you to put yarn through the top of this gun and then staple the yarn into a piece of cloth, which you see behind me. Now again, this is another rug I'm working on, but it's all really the same. Just definitely do your research on where to buy it, but that's how you make the gun. But it is a lot of fun, and I recommend it to anyone who wants a creative outlet of some sort. Alright, so let's just get into the official process and voiceover of making this Frenemies rug. Now, this isn't the actual logo. The real logo is pink and blue rather than pink and black, but I found this re-edit of the logo on the subreddit, and I thought it was just super cool. So as you guys can see here, I'm just drawing the logo in a red scented marker. So once we have the monk's cloth stapled in our wooden frame, and we've drawn the logo onto the monk's cloth, that's really the only beginning steps to doing this. And so by that metric, it is now time to start tufting our rug. Again, with this AK1 tufting gun. So honestly, all I'm doing right here is just putting the gun up to the monk's cloth, applying quite a bit of pressure, and then just following the design that I've made. The process is a lot of fun, and I know it seems easy, and that's partly because it is. Really, all I'm doing is just tracing an already drawn out design with the tufting gun. So I'll let a bit of this process play out, and I'll talk to you guys in a second, just so you guys can see a more in-depth tufting process. Now at this point in the tufting process, I knew that the letters needed something to hold them all together. So I figured I would take a few elements of the H3H3 80s aesthetic they portray, mix with the original logo's color of light blue, mesh them all together, and get this kind of sideways triangle that holds and binds all of the letters in Frenemies together. But once we're done all of our tufting, it is time to take our frame down and start gluing down the back. Alright, so the glue that I'm using in this video to glue down the back to make sure no yarn will ever come undone is, where's the label? Robert's 3095 Carpet Adhesive. I actually just picked this up at Home Depot. You can probably find this at any hardware store. And all you do is apply a generous amount to the back of your carpet once it's finished. Again, that's basically just gonna cement the back of your carpet. Otherwise, it wouldn't be uncommon for a bunch of yarn to come up out of the back. Now you guys can see 24 hours later that the glue has dried. And granted, it looks super ugly, but no one's ever gonna see this part of the rug, so it doesn't really matter. So the edges on your rug are a pretty important step. Now you can do waterfall edges, which is going to be the process of taking your monk's cloth and folding it backwards. So there is a bit of an overlay onto the back with your yarn. And so that's just what I prefer to do because it's so much quicker than the alternatives and I think it looks better. So you can see the process on your screen. I just cut out little segments of the monk's cloth. Then I spray this adhesive right here. This is 007 multi-bond multi-purpose spray, which I get at Home Depot as well. And then I use gloves because I really don't like getting this on my hands. But then I just pad down the back of the rug once I spray the glue adhesive, and I do this all the way around the rug. And the process is very repetitive from the start to the end. It's all just a lot of the same process over and over again, from the tufting to the gluing to the spraying to the folding, but it is very rewarding starting off with nothing and just having a beautiful carpet. So once I've done the waterfall edges and I've cemented the back and the rug is nearly done, all I need to do is put a carpet backing on it, which I don't have a video of, but I'll show you what it looks like. All right, here we are. Our carpet backing, it is honestly just a cloth I bought at Ocean State Job Lot. And then just like that, the rug is basically done. Now the two most recent rugs that I make, I actually made this little Bitcoin rug, which is super cute. And then in light of me buying my first Ethereum, I actually made this pretty big Ethereum rug. And so here is the final result of the Frenemies rug. So coming to a close of this video, I hope you guys really did like the way this came out. I'm super happy Trisha ended up seeing it. We're in talks of maybe her purchasing it soon, which I think would be awesome. But either way, I'm just so happy that she saw it. Super grateful she followed me on Instagram. And having been listening to podcasts for nearly half of my life, my favorite podcast host acknowledging who I am, complimenting my artwork, I think is just the coolest thing that could ever happen. Honestly, I literally could not believe it when I saw Trisha DM'd me and followed me on Instagram. This far surpassed my expectations of what would happen with the rug. While I thought it would be cool if one of them saw it, I definitely did not expect that. And all of the supporters of Trisha who saw her post on her Instagram story of my rug, I appreciate how nice you all were in the comments of the reel I posted to Instagram. Also, I started a carpet brand. The first link in the description is going to be the Instagram link to that. This rug that you see behind me is actually the first installation of Gemini Carpets. So feel free to check out this work, and if you want to purchase a rug, I have an Etsy shop where I sell nearly all of the rugs that I make. And so you can also find that down in the description. So with all that being said, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys like the rug just as much. And if you guys are subscribed to me for van life videos, those are coming back just within 3 days. I'm going to be leaving my house in Boston very soon to explore the continental United States. And so if you're a supporter of my channel for the van life videos, those are coming within a few days. And with that being said, my name has been Turner. You guys have been YouTube. Have a great rest of your day. Feel free to like the video, subscribe, leave your comments in the comment section below on what you thought. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for the support, and I'm out. Peace.